176th, this is General Nalto. We need to prevent the location of the rendezvous point from falling into Imperial hands. To do so, we'll need to hit the listening post near our fleet's position. To ensure the Imperials don't get wise to our location, we're going to simultaneously attack multiple listening posts across the galaxy. Your target is on a moon that orbits the planet Lan. That moon is protected by a shield generator. Destroy the shield generator on Lan and contact the rebel fleet. When you do, a portion of the fleet will jump to hyperspace and enter the system to destroy the Imperial listening post from orbit. This mission will be tough, but we're confident you'll succeed.
Hello Warfighters, War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of Arma 3, where I'm playing a Star Wars campaign. We're trying to save the rebellion following the defeat at the Battle of Hoth. We got to make sure that the Imperials don't find out the location of the rendezvous point and take us out. So remember, if you enjoyed this video, just go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time, and also please consider donating to the Patreon to be able to help out with me making videos like this. So the 176th is trying to take out the shield generator that's protecting a planet that has a listening post on it. You kind of heard what the general was saying earlier. We're trying to go deep into the jungle here just to try and make sure that we can stealthily approach our target and not come up against any Imperials. We're staying small. You can see it's just one squad is all that we have. Felt like that if we had a ton of troops dropping right here, it could go ahead and let the enemy know that we're on our way, and they could call in some reinforcements, and this would turn into a very large battle. So we want to stay small. We want to keep this as short and sweet as possible. So that's kind of why we don't have a larger force for such an important mission like this. Oh, we got stormtroopers right in front of us. God dang it, they spotted me. I was trying to get everybody on a line here, and we were just going to kind of sneak up on them and all engage them at the same time. With this being a jungle, it's tough to see any of these stormtroopers, so I'm just shooting through all the brush and everything, hoping to hit some stormtroopers. I got my guys behind me here who may have better shots than I do, considering it looks like it's a pretty clear opening between the stormtroopers and them. I'm gonna go up to this tree, see if I can get a better shot, and this might actually be worse than where I was before. I feel like I'm taking all of the fire right now as well. You can see all the sparks that are going around, smoke that's popping up. This is the only chance I got. I gotta reload. Yeah, this isn't getting any better. Luckily for me, though, this tree's providing cover. And I guess I'd rather be taking some of the fire from, like, the scout trooper and everything when the rest of the 176th is helping engage them. Okay, so things have gotten quiet. Let's push up here and see what it was. I hope this doesn't compromise the mission here and the Imperials are alerted to our presence. Okay, it looks like there was actually a defective speeder, and they were just trying to repair it, so this wasn't a patrol. But what I may have to do, just to be safe, because I can't tell whether or not they got a message out, so I might have to go to the Stormtrooper garrison that's located in an abandoned ruin here on this planet and try to see if we can take out the garrison that's there before we move on to the objective. Okay, so we know where the garrison is. It's just quite a ways away, and this river is in between where we need to go. Now, just gonna have to cross right here, but if you look over on the right in front of us here on the other side of this river, there's not a good place for me to get up, and I'm just walking here with my head underwater. I hope I don't drown. Okay, thank you for swimming. I'm trying to see if there's a good spot for me to try and get up there. One of the things I am concerned with is if I do try and walk up those walls, I may slip and fall and get damaged by doing so. So I think what I'm going to do, just to kind of move quicker, is I'm going to get up on this riverbank and just kind of walk our way down here. We did get some intelligence from the U-Wing, though, that there is a good place for us to go deeper into the jungle here at that marker. So we're looking at almost 100 meters away. So I'm going to move up here and see exactly if this is going to be good for us or not. Ah, we got more stormtroopers up there. Of course, they'd be guarding the one place up the river that we could go. All right. I think I might have to engage them because look how far back everybody is. We've got some guys who are swimming. We've got somebody who's just standing around. I think it's Kron. Okay. I'm going to have to move up because I don't think that's a good enough position for me to fire. All right, prone. Let's open up on him. Okay, I think I got the 2 of them. I'm going to push up, though. I don't know if there's any more than just those 2. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Well, in that case, if that's all that there is, I'm just going to move up here. I'm going to wait for everybody else, of course, because, as I mentioned, it's going to take them some time to get up to me. And oh, I think they might have found a place where they, as AI, can cross. Well, on the bright side, I took out the stormtroopers that could very well have taken us out. Oh, I got to go this way to be able to get to the rest of everybody, meet up with them. I'm just going to cut up here, though, because this is not so much of a steep incline as where it is everywhere else. Cool. All right, here's everybody, and we were out in the open for some time, but we're back in the jungle. Here's another part that's going to be a little bit difficult for us to get up to. We're about, I want to say, 600 meters away. Actually, it might be closer to 700, to be honest. But we've got another area that's kind of clear up here, so trying to be careful once again. It looks like we're about ready to hit the edge of the jungle before we have to go out into the open. It scares me. Oh, we've got stormtroopers on patrol up here. I'm going to have to take them out. They're way too close. I'm not going to be able to let them get by. I wonder if these guys are trying to go back and reinforce the guys who I just took out on the riverbank. Ah, this is the worst time to have to reload. Okay, I've got somebody in front of me. I can't see where he is. And somebody off over to my left as well. I have no cover whatsoever, and I'm scared to move up to that rock because that puts me right in the middle of both of them. So I'm literally just going to spray and hope I hit something. All right, that guy went down. Wow. Talk about utter panic on that one. But again, we survived without any casualties. I mean, Bale and Crone, in the first engagement, they ended up getting wounded, but I was able to patch them up. No, we outnumbered them too. It looks like there was just 4 of them. Okay, once we get to this position in the open, then what we're going to have to do is just move up and start our assault on the garrison. So it's kind of a ways that we have to go uphill. It's not an easy climb for us either. This is one of the reasons why they placed the garrison up there, is because it is in an elevated position that lets them be able to monitor what's going on in this whole area. So it does take us a while. I'm not going to show it all to you. You can see here we are, though, about 100 meters away. We've got this area right here. And have everybody hold fire because I want us to try and get a little bit closer to this before we actually make the attack. Now, this is another situation where we're going to be heavily outnumbered. However, we do have, we hope, the element of surprise here. Yeah, I could see the ruins a little bit just right up ahead. I'm going to stay low, though. Yeah, we're taking fire.
Man, 75 meters, front.
Okay, I'm going to have to poke my head up, though, and see. Since they've already opened up on us,
Form line.
I might as well just have us try and go loud here.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, so I've got us in a line. We're going to try and push up here. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got a stormtrooper there.
100 meters, just up ahead.
Some of these guys don't even know that we're here yet. You know, I'm wondering if in their sheer boredom they shoot like animals or something like that from where they're at. So that might be what got them not to be panicked, is they're used to these guys firing pot shots every once in a while. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things. There was a headshot on that stormtrooper. Okay, so it looks like the exterior right here is clear. So I'm going to have to find a way. Oh, hey, this is convenient. I was going to say I have to try to find a way to be able to get in here. See if I can take out the guys on the inside. Okay, I should be a lot more careful about this. So I'm going to go first person here just because I feel like I can see a little bit better when I'm this close. There might be some guys that are nearby here too. Yep. Wonder if I can get a thermal detonator in there. I want to say those guys are about right there. Got him. There might have been one more. Ah, it sounds like there's firing over here on the left. He's down. Oh, we got a couple of guys right there. Anybody else? Anybody else want to play? Oh. Yeah, he hit me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the left is clear. Let's take a look at the right. Oh, wow. It's a good thing I didn't move much past here. Let's reload. Set for full auto now. And not too bad. Let's go out some more here, see if anybody fires at me. So it looks like I'm good. Got to keep going to the left, though. Try and go down the long way of this. Oh, there's a couple more. Let's go with another thermal detonator. Got one more after this. Wow, I'm surprised that killed the stormtrooper on the right, to be completely honest. And nobody over here. Here. Oh, stormtrooper. The bounce. Yeah, wasn't even worried about it. Okay, so that was my last thermal detonator, which means I'm going to have to try to see if I can get anything off of these stormtroopers. Thanks, you jerk. What does he have? Yeah, he's got a BCCK, which are their grenades.
Contact, soldier.
Okay, I spotted a soldier up there. Like, not me personally, but my character did. Get some more grenades off of them. We'll push up here. Oh yeah, there's definitely some gunfire or blaster fire coming from here. Thought I saw somebody. It looks like it was an officer. Well, I didn't mean to throw smoke, but that's okay. It was a good bounce off of that tree. See if this way's clear too. Oh, dang. I think that fell actually right behind the tree, which probably protected a lot of people. Okay, there is somebody else in there. So I'm going to have to do this yet again. Alright, I got him. I was thinking I might have had to go with grenade if that would have been too much worse, but I got some more BCCKs. Let's keep moving up here. Remember, I threw this green smoke, but this is pretty eerie to have to try and go through it. Taking some casualties. 357. So if you're an odd number, this just hasn't been your day. But that is a lot of casualties for us, because not only do we have to take out this garrison, but once we get to our primary objective, which is that shield generator, that's heavily defended as well. So we've got a lot of stormtroopers that are going to be in and around that area, probably more so if this garrison has reported, and I can 100% guarantee that they have. They've reported that we're here. So we might have to be a lot more stealthy than we had even thought going into this. And we were already trying to be really stealthy. See if we can find where this fire is coming from. What are you guys shooting at? Whatever. I guess just keep going. Don't break anything. Don't get in my way. Oh, we've got somebody up there. Yep. That was a stormtrooper officer from the looks of it. I want to get in here once again, but I'm nervous that some AI will see me. This guy's got his back turned. Oh. Where am I taking fire from? Oh my gosh, stormtroopers really do have bad aim. I have no idea how I'm still alive after that. Or even right now. Well, I guess they really do have terrible, terrible aim. I should be dead. They were like 10 meters away, if that, and they couldn't hit me. Okay. See how these guys are doing. Oh, might have my marksman end up joining me as we kind of make another push through here. This looks like it's potentially the middle of these ruins. So we may have just one more area that we have to go into and take the enemy out from, which is going to be up ahead of us. These guys aren't moving. That's fine. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Go in here on foot in a direct attack. Nobody here. Nobody there. Anybody around this corner? Yep. Gosh. There's been so many close calls in this attack on the garrison. I'm honestly surprised we've made it with just 3 casualties. Oh, here's someone else. I feel like there should be a lot more, especially with the way these guys are just popping out of cover, behind trees, all this stuff. There he is. You know, while I'm sure that the Stormtrooper armor does a lot to be able to make sure blaster fire isn't as dangerous. I mean, obviously it still is. They just can't camouflage themselves that well. They stick out like a sore thumb in this particular mission. Now, the Battle of Hoth, that was a different story. But in this one, all this green, and they're the only guys who are these bright white uniforms and armor going. It's not easy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and probably just throw in some grenades, to be honest. That might be the best way to narrow down how many stormtroopers are down there. Having the elevated position, I got to do everything I can to exploit that advantage. Hence why I just lobbed some thermal detonators or BCCKs down there. So I'm going to have to grab some more probably here in a bit. I lost somebody else.
5 meters, just up ahead.
Okay. It's just me, Kron, Gerd, and Joel. Oh. Didn't see that guy when I was tossing BCCKs down there. So, I'll give him one, though. Get behind cover here. Yeah, he's got to be dead. Hopefully. I think so. Left seems clear. Right could be clear as well. I've got some more areas that we have to get into. Can I get off of this guy? That'll be helpful. Stormtrooper uniform. Grab 2 more BCCKs. Get a first aid kit as well. Doing pretty decent on ammunition. So I don't think I need to switch out to the E11 yet. mean, if I really wanted to, since this was where we sustained all of our casualties, I could go around and try to find fellow rebels who've been killed and try and take their ammunition. You can see we're not done yet. I mean, I got shot through that thing. So as long as I'm good here, I can get myself patched up, it seems. I don't think this guy is going to go ahead and start charging me right away or anything. There he is. Stand up. Alright, I'm going to have to continue to go through this area, though, and just make sure it is all clear. In some of the other areas, I at least had... Oh, nope. I was going to say I at least had help from everybody else to try and move through. But yeah, that stormtrooper's down, too. Once I am pretty confident that we have gone ahead and cleared this place, and we'll start moving to the main objective. Yeah, if they would have spotted us on the approach and we got into a long firefight, we wouldn't only have to have taken out the guys that are going to be at the shield generator, but also the guys here that are in this garrison. They would have hit us from two opposite directions. So that would have split us up. There's no way that 4 people would have been able to hold off this many stormtroopers, or another 4 people would be able to hold off everybody who is at the shield generator. Okay, this place is a maze, too. I'm just trying to get out of here. Okay, I don't think I've gone down here yet to check and make sure that everything's been cleared. Glad I did check, because there he is. I shot somebody out of this structure, but there could be another one. Oh, yep. The officer. Looks clear to me. Okay, I'm feeling good. I still got to figure out how I'm going to meet up, though, with everybody else, because we've got 2 and 4 who aren't really able to move. But you can see there is the shield generator and the compound around it. So that's going to be our final objective. There's a valley between us and there, so what we're going to do is once I do link up with these 2 guys, is we're going to head down into the valley like right now. We're going to quickly come up and try and take out everybody who is in this shield generator. Actually, we may not have to do that, to be completely honest. If we could find a good way to be able to sneak into the compound and set the charges that we have and destroy it from the outside, I think that'll be sufficient. We're going to have to make a break for it. And if I can call the rebel fleet in time, they should be able to come in, bombard the Imperial positions, not just on the planet and taking out the listening posts, but where we're at as well. They could put down just a fire, or a wall of fire, basically, that prevents the stormtroopers and the Imperials from getting to us. It's probably going to be our best bet for getting out of here. All right, wait for everybody to catch up, and we're going to make the trek up the hill. Now, this situation was pretty similar to what we saw at the river just a little bit ago. The elevation of the terrain makes it difficult for us to get up or down the hill. Fortunately, I was able to find a spot right there we can end up moving through. Less than 250 meters. What I'm doing is I'm going counterclockwise around the enemy position in their compound here. Because if I could find what is the best place for us, yeah, nothing down this road, best place for us to hit it from back here, that's probably good. What I'm looking for is what's the shortest distance, what could be an area we could approach and still retain in the woods. That way we don't have to take on this whole base all by ourselves. I'll be honest, if we had the full 8, I'd probably feel somewhat decent about our odds, considering how poorly the stormtroopers have been shooting. But as I mentioned, we've lost 5 guys. We don't have our full squad, which means the the stormtroopers can hit us. It's just not often that they do. And I think I've got some enemy off over to the left. Oh, I'm taking fire from somebody. There he was. Okay. I think he's down too. Nothing from the alarms. So it looks like from the map that I was seeing that the approach that I'm taking now, if I come in from this direction, I'm not going to have to go quite as far. You can see the base of it from here. It really is about 100 meters out. Where are the rest of my guys? Okay, they're calling area clear. I highly doubt it. You saw those ties there on the left. Okay, they're going to engage, I think, some Imperials over there, which is the perfect opportunity for me to break away and to lay down some of these charges behind this giant shield generator. Of course, this guy's going to pop out from nowhere. I'm going to have to reload soon. Well, I'll just do it here in a little bit once I've taken my 2 shots. Oh, wow, 1 shot. Really? I'm absolutely surprised that I was able to hit that guy in 1 shot. That's not easy to do, especially with this mod, since it makes the laser fire pretty inaccurate. Okay, gonna lay down my first charge right here, and then I'm gonna get about half of this structure rigged with explosives. I don't want to do the full base. I'm just gonna do a half here. One, that's because it's all I have, and that still should be sufficient to be able to damage this to the point where it's unusable. I don't think I'll be able to necessarily destroy this, but that's where the Rebel fleet can come in and take care of the rest here in just a little bit. Okay, so there's charge number 2. I've got 1 more that I'm going to go ahead and place right up here. Taking some fire. Okay, that's hopefully going to make this a lot more peaceful. Alright, here we go. I got to get back basically to where I was with the rest of the guys too, so I can link up with them. Once I go ahead and detonate this, I'm going to make that call to the Rebel fleet that you heard the general talking about at the beginning to come in, bombard the objective for them, which is the listening post. Might be able to help us. Gosh, I was hoping that I'd be able to get this shuttle and commandeer it. This guy, though's got a really bad beat on me. If I pop my head up, I'm going to be getting a lot of shots. Okay, so there is the somewhat destroyed radar tower. Oh, and of course, 2 and 4 are dead, so it's really just me. Making the call here to the Rebel fleet, letting them know to come to this location, that everything is clear, that I'm the only one left. So if they can spare a U-wing or something like that once they bombarded here to come pick me up, it'd be greatly appreciated. But it feels like I've got these guys on my toes. You can see the way that they're moving. It's almost like that they're aggroed, just coming for me. Well, that's going to make it easier for me, I guess. Sure, in these woods, it's difficult to hit anything. With these weapons, it's just as bad. But I think we'll be able to hold out here. We can get to this rock and keep moving from one position to the next until I find a good spot to be able to get out of here. Maybe if I could find some deflate, it'll let me move a bit quicker. See, now I'm 150 meters away. I thought I saw some white in the jungle coming this way too. I wasn't wrong. It's definitely stormtroopers. Don't know exactly where that was coming from. Oh, there's somebody. He's pretty close. gosh, I seriously just want to run from here. I don't know if I'd be able to without getting shot. I gotta find a lull. Okay, moving to another tree. See if I can find a better position and also get away. I know they're coming this way right now. Oh, I saw one. Got that stormtrooper. Heavily outnumbered. I gotta hold out here as long as I can. Oh, they're trying to flank me off from the right. I have to remember that they're there, but they ended up killing me. Fortunately for me, though, the fleet got my message right before I died. There's nobody for them to rescue as the whole squad wiped out. But they are successful in bombarding not only the listening post, but also the shield generator that's located here on this planet. Alright, so with this destroyed, this has been a successful mission. Listening posts across the galaxy have been hit in an effort to make sure that the Imperials don't hear our radio communications coming from Haven. So this was successful, as a number of the other missions too, so they won't know which listening post was actually closest to the fleet and what could have intercepted it. You can see even with those 3 charges that I placed, that's some pretty heavy damage. As I mentioned, that fleet's going to be bombarding that here in just a little bit too. So this has been an overall successful mission. Thanks so much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on. Subscribe, like the video, donate if you can. War is hell. You don't have to worry because Warfighters, I've got your 6.